close my eyes shut, I know the time. This for the people that's definitely on the grind, the kind that ain't committed to crime, cause it's useless. Instead they grind using their minds, no excuses. Your glass half full, we filling it up. And no matter what your hood, we building it up. Don't give up, you gotta keep going, don't lack the patience. Black dollars, black owners, back to basics. And cure the problems that we all seem to find. Remember that life's precious and all things divine. So if you wanna be a motherfucking hustler, hit up Divine T, get your hustle up.
Hey guys, it's your girl T, and I'm back with episode 2 of MuthaHustLA, and my special guest today is Sherelle, the owner of Contour Beauty House. Sherelle.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
So let's talk about your business. What exactly is Contour Beauty House?
So Contour Beauty House specializes in non-invasive procedures. We do laser lipo, sauna detox, cavitation, skin tightening, vacuum therapy, wood therapy, everything under the kitchen sink that does not require surgical intervention.
Is this service for men, women?
Anybody, as long as you don't fall under the list of contraindications, you can get the service. And that's mostly people with cancer cells, pacemakers. If you're diabetic, you have high blood pressure, there are certain things that do rule you out as a client. But other than that, come on, come all.
So how did you get started with Contour Beauty House?
Contour Beauty House. So I actually have a black background in medical. I used to work for a plastic surgeon for 6 years as a surgical tech. And I decided I wanted to go and find something else outside of surgery that you still can benefit from, still weight loss, and is more cost effective, and you don't have to risk your life going under the knife. So I came up with Contour Beauty House. Well, actually, originally my name was Contour Beverly Hills because I started in Beverly Hills. Mm-hmm. But when I moved to Gardena, I changed the name because I didn't want anybody to feel like I was tricking them, like, this ain't in Beverly Hills. So I switched the name and called it Contour Beauty House. So that's where that started.
And how long have you been in business?
I've been in business coming up on 2 years.
2 years. 2 years, and how is it going so far?
It's going great so far. Even with COVID, I'm surprised at how well it's doing. I am thankful for every client that I do have and hoping to get more. But it's going really, really good.
So Contour Beauty House, is that an individual person? Do you have a team? What's going on? Is it just you?
I'm the sole owner, and up until about a month ago, I did every single client by myself. Then I hired my first assistant, and I just hired my second assistant. So I now have 2 employees.
So obviously it's picking up, so you need that help.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm trying, my schedule is so packed, I'm trying to find ways to open more hours for people to come because I want to make sure everybody get this work. So it's definitely going good. And I'm happy to have the 2 people that I do have working for me because they are amazing.
So do me a favor and break down body contouring without using the medical termination.
What do you mean? Like what each individual treatment does?
Yeah, so like people would know, okay, if they go on your website and they see like RF skin tightening or, you know, what does it do?
Okay, so laser lipo shrinks all the fat cells. The cavitation melts and liquefies them. The skin tightening tightens your skin, so once all the fat cells are broken down, you won't have saggy skin. Wood therapy kind of contours your body and scopes it out. The vacuum therapy moves all the fat towards the lymphatic system so we can promote the drainage. Sauna detox jumpstarts the detox process because it's a 3-day process to detox all the toxins from your body. What else am I forgetting? Oh, and then you have the butt lift, which is a suction assisted machine, and that just helps plump and firm your butt.
So you mean to tell me people with no butt can walk into your office and come out with the butt?
Yes. However, every client is different. There are some people who have a foundation to start with, and then there's some people who don't. So we have to build them up. You do have to come back at least 6 times for you to see a desired result with any of the treatments, but it is possible for you to walk in with nothing and walk out with something.
So on average, how many treatments do a person need to see results?
I recommend a minimum of 6 treatments for every client, but with that, you still have to eat healthy, drink your water, waist train, exercise. There's things that you have to do outside of your treatments to maintain your results. If you don't do your part, then obviously it's not going to work. I do what I do. You have to do yourself. It's a partnership marriage.
So do you offer any products to assist with that? You just mentioned something about a body wrap.
Yeah, I do. I have fat burner cream here. I have fat burner cream, and I have the osmotic wrap, the black wrap. This is actually vitamin infused, so you can buy them separately or you can buy them together in a kit. I also sell waist trainers. I have latex waist trainers, and they come with 3 hooks and a zipper. And then I also have these fitness ones for people who want to work out but still waist train at the same time. So all these things add to your results, and you can come every 3 days technically, but you should try to come 1 to 2 weeks minimum. And in the meantime, you use the products to maintain your results.
So you kind of like contour body and also coach people on how to keep that going, right?
Correct. I give you a approved food list. I tell you what foods you should stay away from. I would recommend some exercises for you, making sure that you're drinking your water, because no water, no results. Water and waist training are like the most important things. A lot of people struggle with getting rid of the carbs and the alcohol and stuff like that, but if you want to see a result, those are the things that you have to do.
Okay. So when someone wants to reach out to you, how can they get in contact with you? Do you have a website?
I do have a website. You can reach me at contourbeautyhouse.com. You can reach me on Instagram at Cali Contour Queen. You can reach me via text at 323-380-8097. What else I have? Those are like the major 3 things I use for contact.
And on
average, you can email me too at contourbh@gmail.com.
On average, if someone is like, you know what, I want to get started like ASAP, how soon can they book with you being so busy? Like how far in advance?
How far in advance? My work schedule is Tuesday through Sunday now, because we just reopened Sundays. Mondays I usually dedicate to training, which is my only off day. I try to dedicate that day unless somebody lets me know in advance and I have a day that's not already booked. But I'm pretty flexible. It's one-on-one training. It's not group training, so you don't have to wait for a date to come around. You pretty much tell me which date you want to do and how fast you want to do it, and I'm gonna do my best to make it work.
So you telling me that you offer body contouring and you train people to do what you do?
Yes, ma'am. And I recently just started training in December. I was going back and forth about it for a really, really long time. And I had this one client who just kept asking me and asking me and asking me. And finally I did it. And now I think I trained about 12 girls since December.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what advice can you give someone who wants to get started? So after you train people, what advice do you give them on how to get started in body contouring?
Just do it. I give them a training manual. I give them a link to every single thing that they need to start their business. I give them information to start their LLC. I give them information for insurance, like literally everything out the door. And they always have access to me. I'm not just going to cut you off once training is done. You're free to call me, DM me, ask me questions. If I find something out new that's up and coming, I'll always let them know. I'm always giving them advice on their business. It's not a competition. Most of the girls that I've trained, we are in the same city or 10 miles within each other. But there's no competition for me. There's enough money for everybody to eat.
Okay. So training people and putting them out there, what do you say is the hardest thing about your business, the things that you do?
Trying to juggle everything on my own as a one-woman show. Trying to do the services, the customer service, book the appointments, get the products, answer the phone, and trying to do everything at once. But I love it. It drives me crazy, but I wouldn't change nothing for it. And now that I have the 2 ladies working for me now, it frees me up just a little bit more for me to have time to focus on everything else. Hopefully there's an expansion coming soon, which I'm really, really trying to do now, because although I just moved from my first location to the new location, now I feel like I outgrown this location within a few months. So that's the next step for me. We just started doing spa parties too, so I need more space for that because I want to have different stations set up.
Okay. What is the best thing about your business?
Seeing the transformations and my clients being so happy about it.
Okay. So it's kind of like being able to see your clients express how excited they are about the work that you've done for them.
Yes, ma'am. And most of the time they get off the table with an instant result and they just can't believe it. And technically you get the best result after the first 3 days. So when they get off the table and see the instant result, that just gives them more motivation to do what they have to do to get the best result at the end of it.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming on the show, Sherelle. I really appreciate you and sharing that information. Anyone who's interested in training for body contouring, Sherelle does it. Make sure you reach out at contourbeautyhouse.com. Again, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too as well. Have a great day, everybody.